In this video, we are going to discuss the 30-06 Springfield Cartridge profile. You'll learn about what this cartridge is made of and its history over the years, how it compares to the modern cartridges, and where and how to use the cartridge conveniently. As always, all links have been included in the description below. If you are new here, consider subscribing to this channel to continue receiving great videos like this, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notified every time I publish a new video. The 30-06 Springfield Cartridge is an old-school centerfire military cartridge that was developed and introduced in 1906. In fact, its name 30-06 is derived from .30 caliber and 1906, which is the year of production. It was a popular and still remains popular today during the World War II. It's a big game cartridge for deer hunting among many other prospects. The cartridge provides a great balance between power and recoil. Also, it's one of the few cartridges in the market that permit a wide variety of ammunition weights. From 110 grain weight to 220 grain weight, the 30-06 Springfield is cut for great flexibility. Because of this ammo versatility on top of other highlighted reasons, the cartridge still remains a favorite among big game hunters 115 years later. In this video, I will dive into the fine details of this cartridge. For instance, its trajectory and ballistics, accuracy, external ballistics, and of course its pros and cons. Without further ado, here we go. A brief summary of the history of the 30-06 Springfield cartridge. After the Spanish-American War of 1898, which had so many reasons including the Spanish colonial rule of the Americas, the US military saw the need to develop a powerful and more capable rifle and cartridge. This was as a response to the then superior 7x57mm Spanish Mausers. That led to a new development, the model 1903 Springfield bolt-action rifle and the 30-03 cartridge. However, this cartridge seemed not to produce enough firepower to win a war. And guess what? Further developments on the 30-03 here and there. 3 years later, howdy, the 30-06 Springfield is born. It proved a lethal weapon that matched that of the enemies piece by piece, and eventually America defeated their Spanish combatants, winning both World War I and World War II. It didn't end there. Later, hunters discovered the usefulness of this cartridge in their missions and started making it a real takedown tool for big game like rhino, elephants, big lion, etc. Although the 30-06 reputation has been dimming since 1962, it still has a place on the table of modern toppers like the 7mm Remington Magnum, 300 Winchester Magnum, and more. Let's examine the 30-06 Springfield cartridge from a modern viewpoint. Ammunition variety. One thing talked much about when assessing the 30-06 is its flexibility on ammo. It can take in different types of bullets. It is estimated that the 30-06 have about 100 bullet combinations, and there are plenty of brands today in the market providing these ammos. The cartridge is made to accept the lightest bullets such as 100 grain bullets, and also it takes in the heaviest provided bullets like the Federal's 220 grain Sierra Pro Hunter SP round nose. Ammo availability and cost. The stores stocking the 30-06 Springfield ammo are several in the market today. But here is the clue. Find a store that sells this cartridge first and you can be sure of the bullets as well. Most stores will sell rounds quite cheaply and affordably. Probably at 50 cents per bullet, which means a box of 20 for $10. But depending on the quality of the bullets you want, price per box can rise up to $60 or more. Rifle availability and variety. So, how many firearm brands literally make their rifles chambered in the 30-06? The answer is so many of them. From the first ever rifle to come in this cartridge, the M1895 Winchester, to break actions, straight pull bolt actions, side-by-side double barrels, among many other rifle versions. The cartridge is featured almost in all rifles today, and it's not likely phasing out anytime soon. Rifle size and weight. Many modern rifles today that are chambered in 30-06 Springfield cartridge weigh from as light as 5 pounds. The weight can go all the way to 7 to 8 pounds. Recoil produced from these weapons is very manageable and will provide users enough time to execute their missions over extended periods in a given day. Accuracy. The 30-06 has been a go-to option for many years for competition shooters. It's a perfect rig for shooting and can hit the bull's eye spot on at short, medium and long ranges with just a few misses. As much as target shooting relies on the balance of the rifle, this cartridge also claims a stake: trajectory and ballistics. The 30-06 offers a great detail, effective firing range of up to 1,000 yards. This is if the original 150 grain spire point bullet fired at 275 FPS is used. 1,000 yards is not a joke of range. It's approximately 4.75 miles, indicating the increased capability of this cartridge on the targets. Many cartridges out there may outshoot this performance, but when the deal is too sweet, there are definitely compromises. The 30-06 uses less powder compared to some cartridges. It also offers more barrel life and carries heavier bullets for big game takedown. How the 30-06 compares to the modern day cartridges. Versus 308 Winchester. From the reports of many hunters, the 308 Winchester is more efficient than the 30-06 because first it burns less grain powder, which in reality affects the final impact of the gun. Burning less powder has advantages, and one of it is not increased power. In this comparison, the 30-06 cartridge is the winner. Versus 270 Winchester. The 270 Winchester can effectively shoot flat 130 grain projectiles and give shooters a wonderful option to choose. Given the bullet's relatively low weight, expect a higher ballistic coefficient. As for the 30-06 cartridge, the capability to discharge heavyweight bullets as much as 165 grains to 220 grains makes it an all-round thing for many missions. Versus 7mm 08 Remington. With the capability to shoot 140 to 150 grain bullets, the 7mm 08 Remington cartridge performs just as good as the 30-06. In fact, it pulls away with higher ballistics. But as the weight of the bullets increase, expect a clear winner in the 30-06. Versus 300 Winchester Magnum. Experienced rifle users will tell you that a 300 Winchester Magnum is better than 30-06 any day, thanks to the fact that 300 Winchester Mag burns more powder compared to its counterpart when shooting a bullet. The bad news to this work rate is a short barrel life, more recoil, and even very expensive ammunition. It also means you're going for heavier, more powerful rifles. Versus 6.5 Creedmoor. The 6.5 Creedmoor is thought to be one of the least among many cartridges out there. But due to its high ballistic bullets, the cartridge shoots well at longer distances and can kill the big game just as the others, but with reservations. The 30-06 will be a great choice any day if you really mean getting the better of big game any given time. Pros of the 30-06 Springfield. Can use a variety of ammo, shoots at short, medium and long ranges, takes in bullets of different weights, burns more powder than many other modern cartridges. The bullets are cheap and readily available and extremely versatile. Cons of the 30-06 Springfield cartridge: lower ballistic coefficients and higher recoil. With that said, the 30-06 Springfield cartridge may be an old cartridge, yes, of over a century ago, but its taste still remains a choice for many hunters and other shooters today. The cartridge is ideally pretty powerful and it's built for fast-paced combats. It is very accurate when used in the right hands. I know you loved this video on the 30-06 Springfield Cartridge profile, didn't you? Show your love by liking it and sharing it with your friend. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss other interesting videos like this. Until next time, take care.